contest is singles action scheduled for one fall.
Uno, dos, tres. Tres matches, por favor. Oh, I forgot to get you one. I'm sorry. Oh.
Introducing first, from Troop 83, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Man Scout, Jake Manning.
Excuse me, ring announcer, it's the one and the only Man Scout, Jake Manning. Landmark Arena. You know what, it's been 12 years since I walked out that curtain and got in this ring. And after getting out and looking at all your faces, I want to walk back through that curtain and don't come back for another 12 years. No, I am a Man Scout. I spent 18 years in the Cub Scouts. Show me some respect. I've been wrestling in this building back when you were children. Back when you were ugly young kids. Now you're ugly adults with no girlfriends. That's why you're here Saturday night with no dates. And this is obviously the cheap seats because you guys didn't have enough money to sit in the front row and pay the money. And then what do we got over here? Are you a social worker? Are these foster kids you're taking care of? There's nothing but a bunch of unruly kids over here. It's nice to know this building never changed. In fact, I thought this building would have been bulldozed, eaten by termites, or just fell over on a stiff breeze. But the thing I'm most surprised about is the fact that this building hasn't burned down for failing a fire code inspection. I mean, look at this concession stand over here. I can see 8 violations right away, and you're just one of them, sir. Like, you didn't wash your hands. You didn't wash your hands. People are going to get sick. It's disgusting that all of you eat that food coming from the concession stand. They got open grease over there. That socket over there is going to go up any second. This is just an ugly person that might just burn this place down. But here's another reason why I think this place is gonna burn down, because I'm pretty sure there's a convicted arsonist in the crowd here tonight.
Approaching the ring, from Zug Island, Michigan, weighing in at 226 pounds, he is the Lethal Dose, Strychnine!
We got Strychnine in the ring, but what I just saw was Man Scout Manning. Jake Manning just left the building.
He hates fire. He hates fire. And that was a big fireball.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, here he comes.
Hold on a minute here. Do you people not know about the fire codes? I went out the main fire exit and none of you followed me. We have a fire hazard in the ring, so I highly suggest we get out of here.
You know, earlier tonight I did see him retroactive working on the fire escape routes around the building, changing the schematics and making them up to code.
If you people are going to follow the fire codes or the fire safety merit badge requirements, then fine. Fine, you're going to get a merit badge lesson tonight. Especially you. You're going to earn your wrestling merit badge tonight, son. And that's a promise. Scouts honor.
Well, not to insult the fine people at the BSA, the Boy Scouts of America, but they have just started letting just anybody into the Boy Scouts. So
yeah, but he's been in them for 18 years.
that's quite a record there for Jake Manning. Now, aside from being a lifelong scout, Jake Manning is a very successful, a very accomplished professional wrestler. Oh, wait a minute. He's got what? Okay, well, he has that book there. He's got his scout book, and he's placed it down into his shirt. But he's in there with a man that's very well known here. Oh.
Strychnine just.
Yeah, Strychnine just spit right on the hand of the man scout, Jake Manning. Now, Strychnine, very well known here in the Landmark Arena. In fact, one of the most accomplished superstars here in the Landmark Arena, has had a lot of success here for quite a number of years. And you heard Jake Manning also allude to this. It's been almost a dozen years since he's walked here in the Landmark Arena. He's actually been here before.
Yes, he has, and it's been a while, but he's been around. It's not that he hasn't been wrestling, just not here. And I'm wondering, I watched just a week ago, Stryknyn defeated Logan Creed in a casket match, and it was brutal, and it was just a week ago. And I'm wondering if that is going to affect Stryknyn tonight, if he's got any lingering injuries or ailments from that brutal match he was just in just 1 week ago here in the Landmark Arena.
Yeah, aside from that brutal match that he was in just a week ago, we also know that just a few months ago, in fact, back in July, Stryknyn returned from a very serious Achilles tendon injury. Completely tore the Achilles tendon, was out for 8 months, was actually told that it would be upwards of over a year if he even had a chance to wrestle again, but now he's back here taking on man scout Jake Manning.
Yeah, this is kind of like, the scout versus the arsonist. We know that Stryknyn loves his fireballs, and he loves fire in general. And I'm going to be impressed to see if Manning can get a victory against him here in this arena in Stryknyn's home territory.
Oh, and one thing, too, that, you and I have known Stryknyn for a real long time. I've known Stryknyn now for probably 15 years.
Yep.
And I will tell you, I even knew him before he became a professional wrestler. I'm going to tell you, even at a very young age, this young man here would never be confused with a scout.
Definitely kind of the anti-scout, if you will. He is everything in the opposite. And I'm not saying he doesn't have honor. He definitely has a lot of honor, but he is definitely not in that code of chivalry, should we say, that the Boy Scouts up. He's going to the manual. He's going to see I guess the manual is going to tell him how to survive this situation.
And right here, oh, wait a minute. Oh, he was able to reverse it. This is not something that you can learn on the go. Jake Manning has the book. Irish whips in, hits the ropes. Still has. I'm just actually impressed that he's running and reading at the same time.
And he's still running and reading at the same time. And I think even Stryknyn's a little confused here.
What? Stryknyn just looking on, as is the crowd here at the Landmark Arena.
I think his stamina's slowing down. I think he's kind of worn himself out there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be getting the endurance merit badge anytime soon, if that's a thing.
Yeah, he flips some pages and he's running again.
Oh, and clotheslined him in the book.
The book went flying, and Stryknyn got tired of watching him run. That was making me tired, John Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, I get tired watching somebody run all the time, but yeah, I had to agree. Right now, just stomping away the viciousness of Stryknyn here at Disruptor 2 Wild Nights at the WaHo.
Stryknyn's definitely got the size advantage in this match, the home advantage in this match. But Man Scout Manning, for those of you that don't know, he's very accomplished, very good wrestler, and very good at survival. And that may be what he's going to have to do tonight. He may kind of put the win out the window and just try to survive this match with Stryknyn.
Yeah, in fact, Man Scout Manning is a former PWX heavyweight champion, defeating John Schuyler back on July 24, 2016. A lot of our fans here at the Landmark Arena also know John Schuyler, a guy that, cut his teeth in these parts, so to speak. And right now, Stryknyn front chancery has him hooked in. Looks like he may be going for a suplex here. Nice vertical suplex.
Yeah, you're not going to find that in the manual anywhere.
And right there. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. One arm. He one-armed it there, did Stryknyn. Oh, now look at this. Doing squats.
You can see the blood rushing to Man Scout Manning's head. His head is bright red, and once you take the hit after that blood flows down, it's hard to get your bearings coming up from that.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, a lot of people, they see Stryknyn, they've seen this brawler. A lot of people don't take into account the power that Stryknyn has. Oh, wait a minute. And now, I don't think very many Man Scouts have gone into mosh pits, but Man Scout Manning found himself in one right now with Stryknyn.
I can't imagine that Man Scout Manning has found himself into too many mosh pits in the last few years.
I don't think he's found himself in much of anything.
I think Barry Manilow concerts frown upon mosh pits.
This is true. Man Scout Manning, oh, wait a minute. Oh, ducks out of the way. Stryknyn was going for a big boot there. And right now, this is where you're going to see the viciousness of Man Scout Manning. This is where you're going to see him going in on the attack. And this is where you're going to see the skill of Man Scout Manning coming out.
Yeah, he's definitely going to use this to his advantage. He is not going to back off. He's not going to waste any time. He is going to be very efficient in this attack on Stryknyn because he knows what Stryknyn brings to the table.
And right now, you keep seeing him going to the Scout's Honor. I don't think Scout's Honor there, kind of looks at him, breaking the rules as part of honor. But needless to say, Stryknyn coming off. Oh, big elbow there by Man Scout Manning. The fans here in the Landmark Arena taking in Disruptor 2 Wild Nights at the WaHo.
Not quite a 2 count.
And right now you see him going in on that rear chin lock is Man Scout Manning. We want to thank you fans for purchasing the DVD, watching us here on Disruptor 2. Be on the lookout. Keep up with us on social media. Find out when you can check us out anywhere you want to see us, anytime. And right now, oh, look at Stryknyn just trying to take a bite out of the Man Scout.
He took that from the Book of Beastly, I think, and just bit a finger.
Oh, and now Man Scout Manning goes back out and gets the book. And right now, sitting down on Stryknyn, using all that pressure, exercising the 5 count to the very fullest before he can get disqualified.
John Johnson, I was never a Boy Scout, but I did get to look at the manual, and I don't remember this technique being in the manual.
I believe it or not, I actually was a Boy Scout until it came to camping, and then I said no. But I had to agree with you. I didn't see any of this in the manual. This has got to be one that was written by the Man Scout himself.
It may be his own personal manual of survival.
And right now you can see Stryknyn just fighting off. But it gets caught there. It gets sent into the second turnbuckle. Man Scout Manning has Stryknyn up. Big scoop. And a slam.
and shows the strength. Man Scout Manning's a wiry, thinner opponent, but he just showed the fact that it is all muscle. He was able to scoop him up and slam him right on his back, and you couldn't tell the weight difference the way he put him down like that.
Oh, wait a minute. Now he's going to the top rope here. Oh! I thought he was going for a moonsault, but it looked like it was more or less a trust fall.
That's the tree was reading the trust fall in the manual. And apparently, Strychnine, not being a scout, didn't know he was supposed to catch him.
Yeah, there was no catching him there on that trust fall from the top rope. I've never seen anybody just trust fall from a top rope like that. Not a very wise maneuvering here. Now Strychnine fighting in. Big rights and a clothesline. Jake Manning is down. Big elbow there. Another big thrust. And now Strychnine filling it here with the crowd in the Landmark Arena. Up and down with the spine buster. And now the crowd comes alive in the Landmark Arena. And Strychnine has Jake Manning down. One of the best looking standing leg drops in the sport today. There by Strychnine. He gets a lot of height and a lot of authority on it, but was only able to come up with a 2 count.
Yeah, man was able to kick out of that. Must have found that in the book as well, but I'm still blown away by the trust fall. Hey, it would be better if he let his opponent know what happens in a trust fall.
And right there, up and over the shoulder, fireman's carry position. Jake Manning trying to fight out of it. Oh, wait a minute, has him set in. Over the knee backbreaker. Uranagi there. Wait a minute, has the cover. 1, 2.
Oh, 2.5. That was so close.
That was, Jake Manning was looking out of the crowd, looked over at us too, like asking if that was a 3. It was only a 2 count. That was a very impressive flurry of offense that Jake Manning just put together to put Strychnine down. And Strychnine, a former Anarchy heavyweight champion,
just coming off the win of the current Anarchy heavyweight champion. But
wait a minute, went for a power driver, hit Jake Manning, but Strychnine able to fight him off. And right now he's got him set in position. We could be seeing the spear here. That's what he's setting him up for.
We know what's coming. I don't wonder if Jake Manning knows what's coming. Oh, he knew.
He stepped it. He sidestepped it. Oh, wait a minute, but Strychnine's right behind him, just waiting for him.
I don't think he realizes what's going on behind him.
Oh, wait a minute, up and over, has him set in. Goes in with that F5-like maneuver. Has the hook, 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, he missed the spear, but was able to keep himself, keep his head up, and catch him with the F5.
Strychnine!
The lethal dose Strychnine, victorious here at Disruptor 2.